Hello everyone, Rads for DLC here. Want to do a video discussing these bait banners because, like, first and foremost, if you don't want to watch the whole video, I will be doing summons, but I just want to say, don't summon on this. Obviously don't. Like, this is not even regarding the fact that Anniversary is basically 2 weeks away from now. Everyone should be saving their CC at this point. But my main issues with these banners, and I kind of wish the old ones were still here so I can compare them, is the introduction of the Legends rarity system, as well as some other changes they have done with the game, has kind of just made these banners just particularly not good. And that's just before even looking at the banner itself. Like, if we look at the banner drop rates, how the banner works is, I think it's step 1, 3, and 5 out of, I believe it's 6 steps. So half of your steps you're guaranteed an LF at the end. Now, when you first see this and you look at the lineup, it's like, oh, okay, you know, I might be able to get Gohan or Gogeta. Well, we look at the last step, there's 10 LFs, and I think it's for each one. So yeah, 3 and then 5. Okay, maybe the feature lineup is like not that bad. No, they all have the exact same rate, and then yeah. Heck Beerus, or my bad, Green Beerus, the Zenkai, the first Legends limited character ever, not the first LF. For those who don't know, he did not have a legendary finish when he first arrived. He was the first Legends limited character. He was a ticket exclusive character. He was a pain in the ass for me to summon for, but I still don't have him maxed out to this day, which is kind of funny. He's like he is the oldest Legends limited character I don't have maxed out. This Vegeta is a joke. The Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta with his unique equipment. They literally just copy over Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan Gogeta, the red one, the friendship equipment. It's literally just that equipped for this guy. Future Gohan is pretty good. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta should got power prep. Vegeta and Trunks can be used, but Boob Duo, unfortunately, I don't think they're ever gonna see another buff. They already got 2 unique equipments. They got a Zenkai. It's just like it's done. Super Saiyan 3 Goku could definitely come back. He just needs a unique equipment or something like that. IT Goku is super niche. You could probably make it work, and then it's just Gohan and Gogeta. And for some people, Gohan is like he's barely like top 10. So it's like, for me, who is only really missing Gohan on here. But even if it's like, that's not the case, this is just not a good lineup. And also the rates, because obviously the main 2 characters they marketing this banner for is Gohan and Gogeta. It's just like, yeah, no. I will say this, that the game does have a history of bait banners right before the anniversary. Sometimes the characters that show up on the bait banners do return during anniversary. I remember the biggest example was like the 6th anniversary. They did a bait banner with the Pikkon Gogeta character, and he wasn't on part 1, but he came back for part 2. And I was like, man, if you summon on that bait banner, which wasn't even that great, it's like, man. But there's also an example of the opposite happening, mainly the 5th anniversary. If you know, I know some people are gonna like, oh, bro, I don't know what you're about to say. So at the time, the 5th anniversary, right before Go Frieza came out, and I believe the banners were both active at the same time. Android 17, who came out that February, I believe, of that year of 2023, he returned on his own specific bait banner, like separate from the 5th anniversary banner. And it was just like, they worked amazingly together, but it's just funny that they weren't on the same banner. So I don't know which route they were going to go with these characters. And again, for some people, like Gohan is like barely top 10. So I would say easily don't summon. I'm not even going to summon for the video shake. But my main, I'm going to be summoning on Goku Black. I will say this before I go back to talking about the bait banners. I still do not have this guy. I don't think I'm going to pull him unless I go to Pity. So, but I'm going to do my summons that I talked about bait banners. So the big problem with the bait banners as they are now is the inclusion of the Legends rarity replacing LFs. They kind of, it's kind of like LFs are kind of being phased out. Like, of the list of LFs that are in the game, I would say like less than like 90% of them are unusable. And then the few that are usable, a lot of them are like buffing other premium characters. A big example is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's like the Zenkai one, the yellow one, he's buffing the Ultra version of himself and stuff like that. And it's just like, you know, but it's gonna get to a point that regardless of these banners, like the way they are formatted, it's like there's no value for someone to summon when they're Legends characters that are just better than old LF characters. Man, what was I just realized, what was that download animation for? We did get a download. did this guy did I not have a, what? That's crazy. Man, I guess I just haven't pulled them for so long that the game just like, oh, you gotta re-download them. But yeah, like legend characters, them replacing LFs just make it that like, oh, these old banners, they can't just be using old LFs. Like they really can't. Even like the fact that we're like, they're pitting Legends Fest characters on there, and even then it's like not really a good investment for you to summon on those banners. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Like the fact like they could have pitched Legend Super Vegito back on the banner. Like I think he could definitely should have returned. Oh, Bardock, cool. This doesn't mean anything. This is my first like actual good animation I got on this banner so far. This is most likely going to be Xeno, Trunks, or Vegeta. So, but yeah, like the Legends banners, like Super Vegito should have just returned. Like if he was on that banner, like bam, that banner has some value. He's still a very good character. Man, are we just gonna get one character? Yeah, we're just getting one character. That's hilarious. Watch, it's gonna be like Trunks. Yeah, here it is. It's Trunks or Vegeta. Yeah, Trunks. Who's like the worst for you to pull on this banner because he's free to play, basically. You get him for free. But yeah, like I don't think I'm gonna pull Goku Black unless I go to Pity, and I honestly don't think I'm gonna go to Pity just because there's so much. Like there's the 12th anniversary for Treasure Cruise and Dokkan right now. But anyway, back to the bait banners. Like it's just like you look at this and it's just like, okay, we have 5 legend characters already in the game. We have a ton of other premium characters. Those are pretty much making up the teams right now. So you have like the Ultra Sword of Hope Trunks. You have Buhan. You have there's another Ultra that recently came out. I guess I will say Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's still pretty good. Like you have these characters that are still like running the game, and it's like, yeah, we do have like Vegeta Nappa, who just got a unique equipment, who's really good unique equipment, by the way. Like they are like a top 10 character easily. But it's like you look at these banners and it's just like these banners are just not helping most players. Even if you're a new player, I would not recommend you guys summon on this because one, like I'm just like, because you're a new player, I'm assuming you have none of these characters. I'm willing to bet you pretty much 90% of these characters, like I won't count the Legend Fest characters, everyone else will be on the anniversary banner. So knowing that, the only 2 characters you really are going to be hunting for is Gohan and Gogeta, and most likely they probably will be on the anniversary too. And the fact that like Gohan is already about to like pass his prime, thank God, it's just like there's no real reason for them to be doing this anymore. And that's not even just talking about the banner itself, like, you know, the normal rates well, lineup. Yeah, so like, yeah, like the newest sparking is 14 and 15. So the Tamagamis aren't on here. The Gotenks from Legends Fest isn't on here. Who's another character? We haven't received a lot of from 1% sparkings of this year so far. So it's just kind of like, well, I just realized, wait, Super Trunks? Dude, what? They just skipped like almost all of 2025. Like there's only 2 sparkings from 2025 on here. That is really strange. Yeah, it's just 14, 15, and Super Trunks. That's it. What is with these? Oh no, there's just these are the featured ones. Okay. Well, actually, that doesn't make any better. It's just, yeah, it's basically 18, 17. They were January of 2025. Everything else is 2024. So yeah, pretty much 90% of sparkings that came out in 2025 are on the banner. That's kind of funny, but in the future, if they want to make these banners better, they're gonna have to start including legend characters. They can't just be including LFs anymore. Just the nature of the game. And I just want to make that clear because I have this feeling that they're gonna keep doing these banners and they're gonna keep treating it like, oh, legends are their own thing, so they can't be on bait banners. Like, please, no. We're basically at this point that they really need to start doing bait banners for ultras. They did it last year. It was a really badly formatted banner because it was like 4 ultras in one, which when you first look at it, it's like, oh, that's pretty good. But it's like the pull rates for each ultra individually is worse than their own banner. But it's like, think of it as like, I think the ultra pull rate is it 3.5? There's an ultra active, right? Oh, there's none. Wow. Okay. Well, for the ultras, I'm pretty sure it's like 3.5. So the banner was like a 0.5% chance, but it's like it's divided between 4 ultras. So if you're a new player and just want to get ultras, not a bad banner. If you're someone who has either one of those ultras maxed out, it's a gamble because you could just pull the ultra you have maxed out and it's like, wow, this is useless. Again, I said this before, they should have done a Hoyoi verse system that you select what ultra you want. So if you do pull it, you guarantee get the ultra you selected. So you don't have to worry about, it's like, oh, you know, this banner, let's say Rose is on the banner, Ultra Rose. He's the only one I need, but there's like Beast and all the other characters I have maxed out. You should just be able to select Rose. So if you do end up summoning and pulling the ultra, you just get Rose. But they really do need to start making these banners better. Like the sparking rates, or like the rates for LFs are bad. The overall lineup for it's bad. I don't know if they're just trying to make it, it's like, oh, but you get Z energy, and just, you know, even that, it's like, yeah, this is just not a good banner. I think we're gonna start being like, if they don't improve on these bait banners, I wouldn't be surprised to just start phasing them out, because I don't assume a lot of people are summoning on these. Like, there's definitely people that are summoning on these banners, don't get me wrong, but you know, like, I guarantee you there's every gacha game, there's always one person that is summoning on a banner. So, but yeah, don't summon on the banner, save for anniversary. Anniversary is literally a little over 2 weeks. The funny thing is the Rose banner will be active throughout anniversary. So if you want Rose, just wait for part 1 of the anniversary and then you go back doing Rose summons. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Please do not summon, start saving. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.